I'm Tommy Bryden. This is the workshop. This is where we sort out everything for the bikes. Come for a walk and have a look and sort of see the mayhem that we've got before round 2. This is basically the opening up to the workshop side of things. Obviously there's a lot of bikes around here at the moment. Hopefully on a normal day the all out the front will actually have some room to work, but last minute racing, this is how it's done. It's the old man doing what he does, working through the bikes. This is where we sort of do everything. I mean, this is sort of the final assembly. Everything happens all here, sort of this area of the workshop. If you follow me through this way, come down here. This is sort of more the engineering side of things. It's got stuff everywhere at the moment, but basically this has got basically all our drills, lathes, mills, all the stuff we do for making anything that sort of needs to be made. Anything that we can't buy, we make it. Customise everything from small brackets and bits and pieces just for fitting up certain things. Stuff like handlebar ends and stuff like that we need to make fit that, you know, usually you can't just get them to just bolt on, because half the time aftermarket companies don't just make stuff that just bolts on these days anymore. So yeah, we make all that stuff up here. Come through here, I'll turn the lights on, sort of get an idea. This is the dyno room. This is where all the tuning and everything like that happens. So this is where a lot of hours get input, generally coming up before weekends. We go away. This is pretty much the place where it all happens. There is a lot of hours of work that goes into here. You can spend some time with the dyno with the bike, recheck everything after it's been built, make sure everything's doing what it should be doing. Also, usually before we go away, depending on where we're going, what tracks we're going to, how we're sort of going to set up the tuning side of things. If we're going Northern Territory, you know, we'll change the fueling a little bit, like the base map and the fueling a bit different. You know, try and keep the motor a bit cooler, that side of things. So a lot of stuff happens in here. There's a lot of hours burnt inside this room, especially coming up like the weeks before we go away. One of the main components, one of my main best parts about having this workshop is we got this available to us. If you want to come back through this way, we'll sort of do a double take back out here. This is the other workstation a lot of people forget about when it comes to racing. This is my desk. A bit of a mess at the moment, yes, but there is a lot of stuff that goes on here in organising, transportation, accommodation, entries, ordering parts, getting everything sorted out and available so that we have everything we got to go racing. I spend countless hours here going through paperwork and ordering parts and sorting everything out, and that's another thing a lot of people forget about. There's a lot of hours put in the office just as well as put in the workshop before everything goes. That pretty much wraps it up for today. If anybody wants to find out more about the racing, or you know, when the next events are, what's happening, or keep in touch with where I'm going so far, just have a look at these links just here. I mean, they'll tell you everything you need to know, and I guess I'll see you all next time.